There are just 2 weeks left until what could be the first ever default in U.S. history. Lawmakers in D.C. are trying to reach a deal to raise the debt limit.
Today they got a glimpse of what a default could mean for their constituents. New at 6, Mike Gooding explains the consequences for Americans.
If a deal to raise the federal government's $31.4 trillion debt ceiling isn't reached, the U.S. Treasury has said it could start running out of funds as early as June 1st, a move economists say could trigger a recession. The Congressional Joint Economic Committee held a hearing Wednesday how a U.S. default crisis harms American families and businesses. Trump administration Office of Management and Budget Director Mick Mulvaney said the idea of raising the corporate tax rate to help balance the budget is flawed.
The corporate tax doesn't generate enough money to worry about. It doesn't. Where's the money? The money is on income taxes on the middle class. That's where the money is, right? There's an old saying, why do you rob banks? Because that's where the money is. If you're going to do this by raising taxes, you have to do it on the middle class. And nobody wants to do that. You shouldn't do that, right?
And what concerns me is nearly half of all Americans today do not have a retirement account. And Social Security is simply not going to cut it.
Financial planner Chandra Harrisky predicts a recession and says with talks of possible tax hikes and Social Security cuts, having a sound retirement plan to fall back on is more critical than ever.
That's why it's really, really important that Americans are contributing more to retirement.
Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.
President Biden says he's confident they'll get an agreement on the budget and America will not default. When asked if a deal is possible, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said, quote, "It's doable."